Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. Tonight we're going to finish the pocket on my Christmas cardigan crochet along 2024. We're going to need some clips, or you can use pins. These are the newest to my edition. These are the large ones, which I like a lot. I like big stitch markers. You can also use stitch markers instead. And of course, Maverick is at his water bowl. Hold on. Okay, 5 minutes later. It's so weird. It's like clockwork. It's only when I turn the camera on. All right. So we're going to need stitch markers or fabric clips, tape measure. I'm using a dot hook by We Crochet. This is a number 6mm J hook, scissors, and of course, this is a wool darning needle I get with my points from Hobbii, H-O-B-B-I-I. That's the only thing I use my points on, and I lose them. I go through a lot of them. It's because they're easy to thread, and I have big hands, so I like to be able to grip things with my fingers. I don't want to have to struggle to clip something, and with all the little things, I struggle. So get out of there. Get out of there. So this is everything you're going to need. I should have told you this from the first get-go, but you know, I think I'm getting a little better as I go. So, all right. So the first thing we're going to want to do is measure. Get everything out of the way. I just got finished creating this monster for my grandson, and boy, oh boy, y'all, I've made a mess. But I got him done. So this, let me show you. I need to get a brighter light to hang on to. There we go. Here's that pocket slit. Okay, you guys have seen it. It's right under the arm. That's the sleeve. Okay, and then here's the pocket. I want to measure my pocket, the width of my pocket. All right, you can do it from the inside out. You can turn it inside out and measure to see how wide you want your pocket. So it is right at, right at 6.5 inches. So I'm going to make the pocket 7 inches long, or wide, 7 inches wide, and I'm going to try to stay within this first panel, and this first panel is right at 7. So I'm going to make my panel 7 by 7. Now let's check the other side, make sure it's the same. Check both pockets. Now I can't tell which pocket I did. Hold on. Seven. So it's like, this is right at 6, well, I say 7. Okay, and then the other pocket is right here. Let's measure it inside out. And you guys have seen where my pocket is. It's a slit. Yep, 7. So I'm going to make my pockets 7 inches by 7 inches. You know what? Yeah, 7 inches by 7 inches. I think that'll be perfect. Yeah, it'll be perfect. So 7 inches by 7. The yarn that I'm going to use is Big Twist, Big Value. I'm going to use, it's a number 4 acrylic. Oh, come on. I've used this yarn before. So it's going to be cantankerous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 7 inches. Oh, come on. I'm not crazy about these roly tape measures. When you want them to behave, they don't behave. Okay, so to 7 inches. So you guys know how to do a slip knot if you've made this sweater so far. I'm doing this crochet along. I want to do some stitch tutorials. 1, 2, excuse me, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think 22 will hit the bullseye right there. 22. I hope you guys can see that. So now I'm going to do half double crochet. We want to make this quick. I like the half double crochet. So in the second stitch from the hook, let's do half double crochets. And we're going to do that all the way to the very end. You can do single crochet. I mean, you can do any stitch you want, depending on how secure you want the pocket. I think half double crochet is good enough. But by all means, if you want to do single crochet and make it tighter, go right ahead. I mean, I would never put change in a sweater pocket. Not a crochet one. Crochet's too holy. Unless it was lined, the pocket was lined. And maybe we'll do that in a future video. It would be real easy to line, but that's not going to happen today. Christmas is so close around the corner, you all. I wish I would have thought of this sooner, but I think we did pretty good. We're cutting it close. Christmas is in 2 days. I hope everybody's ready. I'm not. I am going to be very honest. I called my daughter today and told her that I needed her help. And she's going to be here tomorrow. So now we're going to just chain 1, turn your work, yarn over, go in that first loop, half double crochet, and just half double crochet in every stitch to the very end. And you're going to do this until it is 7 inches or 6 inches, however deep you want your pocket, okay? So we just chained 22, and that is how wide the pocket is. Right at 7 inches. I'm going to measure this before I go. You know, I have so much to do. It's been really hard to motivate myself. I don't know why. It's not laziness. It's just, I don't know, lack of motivation. I don't know what it is. All right, we're in the last stitch here. Half double crochet. So let's measure this because things can shrink. It's right there. It's a little more than 7. It's 7.5, which is perfect. Can you guys see that? It's perfect. So we're going to want to go continue these rows until you get to here. All right. So what we're going to do real quick, I almost forgot to tell you all. I want you to make 4 panels. Right now, we've got it's right at 7 inches, 7.5 inches. And we've got 1 more inch to go. And you're going to make 3 more of these, whatever width and length that you need them to be. And I will meet you back and show you how to sew them together. Or we're not going to sew them. If you want to sew, you can, but I'm going to slip stitch the pockets together, and then I'm going to show you how to place it in the cardigan and how to slip stitch it up so you have a pocket. So once I'm done, I've got 3 more to make. I've got another inch here, but I got 3 more to make, and I will meet you back. All right, I'm back. So I've got 2. I got 2 squares, okay? And it's 7 by 7. It's good enough for me. So you're going to want to put your hook in that first stitch. And what we're going to do, we're going to slip stitch, turn your work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch all the way across, down, and back, and leave this open. Okay. And once you guys watch me get started, we're going in both legs. On both sides. And if you want to, you can sew this. But my least favorite thing, I don't know if it's not my least favorite thing. This is just quicker. Because I don't really hate sewing. Everybody knows it's just quicker to crochet things together, to slip stitch them together. Especially people who do the ammies. And you guys, I don't know if I shared with you, but I'm going to. The monster I finished for Gunner. I'll probably share it in another video. My Advent video. I still got to open up today's Advent. One is from Russ and one is from Denise. Denise's Advent is a gift. I purchased Russ's Advent. But Denise is 100% a gift from the heart. She's so sweet. We're getting all tangled here. I got a knot here in my yarn. Come on. There we go. The edge isn't perfect, fudge it. And get through it. Line it up again. You might have to peek in the back a little bit every now and then. My stomach's growling. When I'm done here, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to probably go grab a bite to eat. I haven't eaten. I know it's late, but all right, so here we go. We got our pocket. Sweet's got our pocket. And this is what it looks like, right side out. So I think it looks great. All right, let me get the sweater. I'll be right back. I'm back. So we're going to turn our pocket inside out. Well, let's first fasten off. So it's inside out. And here is where we're going to put our hook back. This is where we sewed it up. We slip stitched it all the way around. It's inside out now, okay? So now I've got my sweater. Let's see, inside out. All right, let me move this. Okay, here's my pocket. My sweater's inside out, okay? We're gonna take, here's the opening of the pocket. We're gonna put our hand in it, and we're going to tuck that in to the hole, and you're gonna seam it up. Okay, don't pull that out. You want to use this. So we're gonna seam it up. So that's where you get your clips. And you're gonna wanna, you know, put everything together. Remember, your pocket is inside out and your sweater's inside out. So we're gonna tuck this inside out in here, okay? This is inside out. We're gonna tuck it in. So what it looks like, let me first pin it. I don't want to move it too much so I don't confuse you guys. But when you sew stuff, everything's backwards, you know? There's my working yarn right here. This is my working yarn. So here's the other side we want to pin. I love, 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 love these pins. All right. And you can get them in a big box like this. And I'm going to try to remember to link the clips. I'm going to try to link the Hobie. I don't know. I can't promise with Hobie. Link the darning needles I get. They come in 3 different sizes. This is the smallest. This is the smallest, and the biggest is this one. And I don't know where a medium size one is right off the top of my head, but I swear by these, especially when I'm doing Ammies. So everything is together. So I'm almost wondering if we should sew it. I don't know. You can sew it together, you guys. Sew it all the way around and you're done. Okay? But I'm going to try to slip stitch it, since I said that's what I was going to do. So here's that corner. See the corner right there? I'm going to stick my stitch. Whoops. We're going to slip stitch into that corner. There. Okay. And then go into the next stitch. And you guys just feel it out. You know, there's no perfect science to this, but slip stitch. Okay, then we can move this. Slip stitch. You guys take your time. Just because I'm moving fast doesn't mean you have to. All right. Get over here. All right, we're going to move that. You can move that stitch marker right there if you want to, if you don't feel secure. But yeah, just hold the seams together. I can't believe we're here. We're finally at the back stretch. All right, now we can move this right there. Kind of move your work around. So we're in the corner there. And try to get in that very corner. Yeah. And then we're on the other side. So let me turn my work. This is we've got this all sewn together. This is the last bit. Get your working yarn. Where's my working yarn? Yep. I undid it. So Nancy has to tie it back together with the thumb knot over here. I have a little tutorial of how to do this, and I show it in this tutorial in one of the videos. All right. But I learned that on one of MJ Off the Hook's videos. The nice thing about these big clips, you can't lose them that easy. They're pretty big. Can't lose them that easy in the couch. All right. I'm sorry if I got out of frame. It's so easy to get out of frame for me. Here we are. We're almost to the finish line. Okay, here we go. Just make sure that the top of this closes. You know what I mean? Make sure this corner is closed in that corner. Okay. See that corner on the outside? Make sure you get at least one stitch in that corner. Slip stitch. Yay! And it doesn't hurt to tie off here, like these two ends. Tie them together. Some people will tie them 3 times in a knot, real tight, and cut them. And then some people, I'm going to tie them together and eventually sew them in. Some people cut them. Actually, I'm going to cut them. All right. This one I'll sew in. This one I'll sew in. There's nothing to tie it to. So, okay, we're going to tuck this in. And you have your pocket. Let's look at the outside. Hold on. And there you go. There's your pocket. And, you know, this side is inside your jacket. If anybody sees it, at least it's right side out. You know, it doesn't look sloppy. You can always tack it to the cardigan and slip stitch. I wouldn't slip stitch this because the color. But, yeah, so it's sewn in. And this is the correct side of your cardigan. So there you go. It's done. So I got one more to do, and then I'll tell you what, tomorrow night I'll give you a whole view of this cardigan because I'm not dressed. But that is how you sew your pocket in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank everyone who participated. Even if you didn't make a cardigan, you watched this and you gave me input on my video, productive criticism. Most of the, I mean, 99.9% was all positive, and I thank you guys for that. And in doing that, since this was a pretty good success, I think the next one is going to be the green and gray cardigan. And actually, Mama Swift said if I write it out, she will do a pattern. That's even better, isn't it, y'all? You know, just to get at least a free pattern out there. Because I know when I watch tutorials, I'll watch them and write everything down. So, you know, I think something like that will help instead of having to go back and forth. But I had a lot of fun doing this crochet along. And tomorrow night will be the last video regarding this sweater. It's my Christmas crochet along. My Christmas cardigan Cow 2024. Again, I love you all, and I hope you had fun. I did have a lot of fun, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But I will share and model this for you guys tomorrow night in the live. Love y'all.